What's up, guys? How's it going? Hope everybody's having a good week, or had a good week. I say having because, for me, Monday is sort of my Saturday, in a way. And so when I say midweek stream, I don't just mean midweek in terms of between normal Monday streams. I also mean like it's sort of the middle of my week as well, in a way. It's been a weird week. Very ADD, kind of. Like, I thought I wasn't gonna have time to stream on Wednesday. I usually have D&D Wednesday afternoons. And then my D&D session got canceled this week. So then I thought I was gonna have time to stream. But also there's a lot of life stuff going on right now. Cause Gino just got a new truck and I'm basically getting ready to sell my car and take his old one. But I wasn't sure at first that that was actually what I was gonna do. So there was a little bit of like, there was like a week in there where I was just running a whole bunch of numbers and getting estimates and basically trying to figure out which of the two would be better to sell versus keep. And also I've been looking at possibilities of going back to school. Probably not for the purposes of getting a degree, more for the purposes of increasing like technical skills and also getting some connections with professors who in like my area, which is kind of IT, here, because I had that at my old school before I graduated, but that was like 2 hours from here. So like they could have hooked me up with a job in the area, or at least given some pretty strong like personal recommendations. But I moved to Florida because I was going to try and get my bachelor's, and then I got sick and had to move back. And the last few years have been interesting. You know what? I think I'm high enough level to finish this quest now. Oh, I meant to Google when this one actually opens up, because I feel like I'm missing something. I mean, I've been doing all the quests, obviously, so I'm kind of guessing it's just a timeline thing and it's built into the story quest somewhere, but it's been sitting there for so long now that it feels like it ought to have done something with it by now. Anyway, so I'm looking at going back to school for like maybe a year or so. Re-up some of my certifications, maybe. Make friends with some tech professors. And also, the community college here has work-based learning built into part of their program. So they basically set you up with like an internship, apprenticeship sort of thing, which I feel like is what I need. Like, need is sort of a relative term, but I would feel far more confident going into a regular job if I had had any sort of like job-centric training, if that makes sense. Plus, in-state community college, if I can get full financial aid through scholarships and grants and stuff, then that'll help with living expenses too, which will actually be a bit of an improvement on the income I'm currently making. Basically, having a quote-unquote job as a full-time student, which I've actually done before, and it worked out pretty well. Works out better when there aren't student loans involved, because then it's sort of like quote-unquote getting paid to be a full-time student, but also some of it you do eventually have to pay back, so there's that. Let's see. I don't know who I want to bring with me for this. I don't know that it matters especially much. See what people's loyalty levels are at. 7 and almost 3/4 for her. 8. 7 1/4. Probably bring Emmerich. 8. Probably shouldn't bring Harding to a lot of things, just because she's already, at least, not if I'm trying to, like, catch other people's loyalties up, because she's already unlocked Hero of the Veilguard, so I'm pretty sure she doesn't, I don't know if she goes any higher in terms of, like, I keep calling it loyalty level, because I don't know what else this is called. Relationship level. I guess I could have just read it, but, you know, whatever. Hopefully I'm sounding better than I did Monday. I was very congested on Monday. I'm definitely feeling better. I have 2 points to spend on you. Do I know where I want to spend them, though, is the question. That might be the better route to go, honestly, because it already... This is what I'm thinking of. Yeah, it already deals bonus damage at half health or less. You're going this side of the tree. Can also increase damage versus high health. Adds a little bit of physical damage, which is good, because he's purely necrotic, I believe. I tend to make people more, or like companions, more balanced, more than doubling down on the like certain conditions of skills they have, like for example being low health, just because I can never remember off the top of my head everybody's skills and what the conditions are. So if I double down on them, I end up always having the wrong people for the wrong things. An impact creates a pool of necrotic venom that deals 60 damage each second for 6 seconds. So 360 damage total if they stay in the thing all 6 seconds? Versus... each hit permanently reduces the target's defense by 15. So it's an area ability, though. Which means whoever the area is centered on, like the specific target, I guess, would be permanently reduced by 15 versus necrotic damage to anything in the pool. Let's do necrotic, even though I did just say that thing about doubling down on his necrotic stuff. She's at 7 and a little over a quarter. So Nev, Emmerich, and Belara are at 7. Everybody else is at 8. Bring Emmerich, definitely because he's the lowest. Emmerich and Belara do the same things. Same like primers and detonators. Oh, so does Nev. Interesting. I can apply Sunder with 2 different things. I think I can apply Weakened and detonate Overwhelmed. I think, if I'm remembering my own skills correctly. Which probably shouldn't be as questionable as it is. I just realized that makes me a particularly efficient pairing with Davern. It's kind of funny because he is my chosen romance for this playthrough. You know what? I'm actually going to take Belara. Also because she does electricity damage, and it doesn't seem like... Unless we're fighting like an electric dragon or something, which we know before we go into it. Like, random assorted other enemies don't seem to be really either vulnerable or resistant to electric as often as they are to fire, cold, or necrotic, so... Belara and Tosh have proven to be a pretty good pair in the past. Especially because when I get momentum points, I can apply Sundered or Weakened, and then depending on which one of them is still on a cooldown or whatever. I don't know how hard this battle is going to be, which is part of why I'm overthinking this so much. Oh, I need to make sure I've got the right skills equipped, though. Actually do. I'm going to try and stop far enough away that I can see vulnerabilities and weaknesses before I actually get put in battle. Because I might switch out my ultimate if... Okay, they're vulnerable to... At least these guys are vulnerable to necrotic, which is good. I wish they would include a little more of the description in the, like, ability selection overlay thing. Like, that one helps. Imagine if I was paying more attention to, like, conditions and stuff. The stagger and the shock would probably help too, but... like, Tosh has one, and I don't remember which one. I think it's Dragon Fire Strike, but I'm not 100% sure. That, like, does additional damage to other dudes in the area. Or, like, within 5 meters, 6 meters, something like that. See if we can pull any of these guys in. The little black hole thingy isn't as strong as the Inquisitors, but it's still...
That explains the bones.
Oh, yeah, like that. I think it's Dragon Fire Strike that Tosh is thinking of.
There we go, Tosh. To the left. Ready here. All yours. The Revenant's awake. This one's even stronger.
Of course he's resistant to fire. Oh, damn. Well, I wasted her thingy, I think. I don't know how long Sundered lasts, so I need to wait a couple seconds, I think, before I use that.
Rain. Hitting us at range. Drawing power from the Fade Tag. What?
Vengeance! Unavenged!
Whenever you're ready. Ready here.
Sun snuffed out!
Ranged incoming.
Those guys look pretty close together. I've got necrotic AoE. And have Tosh focus on this guy, because he's not resistant to fire. We're gonna have Lara keep shooting at Lava's Protector because he is resistant to fire, but not to her. I'm gonna get over by these guys.
Good to go. Loosen the lid for you.
Let's do a little heavy duty
Unjust
ammo.
end!
Enemies at range. You got it.
Oops, I hit a button.
Watch for incoming.
Damn, rough. Made it. Yes.
It's gone. And the Fade Tattoo. That'll slow down the gods' plans, at least on this island. Another Fade Tear closed, another Revenant destroyed, and another essence gained. That makes 3 essences. We should start looking for somewhere to use them. More essence.
Whew. Hello, kitty cat. Kitty has joined us. Too deep. Would never have used the mirror while the sun was acting funny. The light was wrong, and it messed with the magic. Now it seems like I'm in the deep roads, only something doesn't feel right. The lyrium in my pack is misbehaving. I'm a surface dwarf, damn it. I don't belong down here. Wherever here is. I'm going to get out and find the happily ever after I was promised. Hello. I wonder if there's something way up there. Probably not, but sometimes the lifted platforms have random things. Master of Craft, a pantomime theater mask of June. In narrative, he is the means and the tools by which needs are met or obstacles conquered. His will hides in the actions of others. Thank you for the finger licks, kitty cat. I'm giving kitty kisses on the arm. See what we got in this one. Ooh. Arena's talon. Zevran Arena, perhaps? 343 necrotic damage, 180 stagger, plus 30% necrotic damage. Permanently gain necrotic weapons when entering combat. A rapier that pays respects to those it kills. Hi. My game-playing hands are being intercepted by kitty face. Resting scritches. And licking me. Slash slightly nomming on me for attention. It's very cute. It does not really lend itself to efficient gameplay. May I offer you a lap alternative? Hmm? Apparently I don't get to get up where the throne was. Fair enough, I suppose.
I'm sorry your brother has an elven god in his head.
Sort of. Thanks. I'm sorry. I shouldn't make it anyone else's problem.
That's Vashadon.
What?
It means garbage.
Okay, yes, context clues help there. But what do you mean, garbage?
He's your brother. He's family. Nobody twists you up like family. Your head's twisted up enough already. So don't do it alone. Let us help with your brother.
Thank you. That's... I don't know what to say. It's very nice. Twisted up. That... Huh. Yeah.
I just realized. I never turned my captions back on after. I hit a button by mistake and I didn't know what I hit after my last screenshot collecting session.
Here comes trouble.
Uh-oh.
Now put him down. Loosen the lid for you.
Oh, yay, we're level 45.
Oh, we did it!
Let's see. Oh, we're close. Why not take the long way?
Places between. One second, I gotta see if the towels are dry.
Good, they do seem to be.
There. That must be why the revenants were raised, to keep that door sealed. Time to see what the gods are hiding in there.
Extra yikes. There's a light in here is more than a little spooky. It sort of looks like snakes. Like never-ending snakes crawling up the wall a little bit.
Light up ahead.
Lady of Fortune. Pantomime Theater Mask of Andruel. To narrative, she is purpose. She grants strength of clarity, but blindness to trickery. Blood and force, spare us the moment we become your prey.
All this blight feels like we're choking on it.
I have a bad feeling about this.
You can feel it down there. Ready?
Wouldn't miss it.
Alright. That was awesome.
Eyes up, weapons ready.
I wonder if I can shoot. Not quite close enough, apparently. Oh, cutscene. Uh-oh.
There. It's been feeding on the blight.
I gotta say,
Destroy it!
lucky I have my Dragon Slayer with me.
Before the corruption...
Is the corruption gonna eat us alive? Oh boy, he's level 50.
Eats us alive!
Hang on, I just want to see... Is the recommended level changed in this quest before... No, it didn't. Okay.
Live!
Ranged incoming.
Eyes up.
Whoa. That.
As I swore, I fly one last time!
Oh shit, that's cool. Wait, because I'm pressed. Oh! Oh, because we talked to the ghost of Mythal. Or that fragment of her. We got her on our side. She did say she would fly one last time. I missed what the little pop-up thing said. All I saw was the first line. Got rid of all the blight bubbles I was dying to try and take out, though. But with another dragon on our side, this might be easier. Also, she's got to be the prettiest dragon I think I've seen in this game yet. As she should be, of course. Okay. Vulnerable to fire, that's good. Make sure it doesn't have any weak points that are better hit. Nope.
Great, Laura.
Oh, it's because Rook is so far back. Damn. Oh well.
I am not what I once was, but this place is mine, and I... the worthy.
Ooh. You're worthy.
I'm ready.
Oh, that freezes our cooldowns too. That's annoying. Sorry, my thumb bumped the mic. That was probably loud. We're getting there.
Loosen the lid for you.
Oh, we did it.
Corruption staunched. The Avenura cease their gnawing. The Crossroads heals. A sanctum renewed, dweller, as is needed.
And that was just a fragment of Mythal? She must have been powerful before. Really powerful.
Ooh, lots of action strength from that. The team came face to face with a mighty dragon sent by the gods to corrupt the Crossroads. They did not face it alone. A piece of Mythal's essence helped them defeat the monster. The caretaker is grateful that Elgardon and Gillinin's most insidious influence has been cleansed. Hang on. Running around looking for treasures is, of course, obligatory. Don't see anything at a glance, but that doesn't mean it's not worth a quick run around to check. What's I can't really see. Whoa. Whatever that is. Yeah, I try and take one photo of that really quick. That's just a really cool picture. Sorry, but I can't not. Okay, I'm done now, I swear. Dragon's Tear. A dragon's tear, the final trace of vigor, petrified in the last moment of self-mourning. Echoes of a dragon who refused to surrender to her affliction haunt the stone. Ooh, I've got a unique item chest. Calm before the storm. I come here sometimes when I need to be myself. Not Solus's friend Felicon. Not the slow arrow of the rebellion. Just me. He hasn't been right since what happened with Mythal. He's planning something with the dagger. And if it were a good idea, he'd have told me. Damn it, Solus. I'm with you as long as we're protecting the innocent from the powerful, but you make it hard sometimes. Arlathan. We always save before we poke the mystery magic objects.
Fascinating. Unforeseen.
Who are you?
Must not reveal. Must not alarm. Soon, though. Very soon.
Damn it. Hang on. I'm gonna reload that, because if I don't open new codex entries from the pop-up, I never find them again. Wait.
I thought you'd be happy your brother was being controlled by the Elven God.
He's not. Well, sort of. Inaris is a forgotten one. They're bad. Why would I be happy?
Because it's not his fault. He's not evil. Inaris is evil. Inaris is the one to blame.
I mean, he still made those choices, still allied with Inaris, put that mask on willingly. So, it's not all his fault, but some of it is. He's responsible for what he does.
Okay? But now you know who to punch.
Right. I'm looking forward to it.
How did I even get on this island? Oh, I bet that was my most recent That's annoying. Respawn location, but also apparently save location. Which I'll get back and it'll be one of those where the artifact isn't even still there. Because for some reason, saves don't actually fully save the state of your world when you save. Sometimes stuff is still used up, or like if you save and you have a full ultimate and you use your ultimate and then you reload the save, your ultimate will still be gone. It's really annoying. Okay, good. Sheesh.
Fast.
The final mysterious circle. A page torn out of a journal. I don't know how Taryn and I are still alive, but we shouldn't be. We'd been combing through old journals, missives, anything that spoke of the air feeling greasy. That seemed to be the sign of the mysterious circles, and even the broken ones had given off some of that same quality. We found what we were looking for in an old scouting report from Clan Sabre. Oh. Sabre, I think, if I remember correctly, was the clan name of the elf origin from Dragon Age Origins. Anyway, we found what we were looking for in an old scouting report from Clan Sabre. They'd found a collapsed section of the deep roads that seemed to lead under the ocean, or at least they reported the smell of seawater. The Terran and I went there. We got a little deeper than the Sabre scouts, and we found another of the circles. Then we saw them. They looked like a person, though oddly dressed. Gray robe, gray helmet, and a mask. Then they moved. Fast. They were suddenly in front of me, and they were reaching out. But there was something wrong with their arm. It was changing, shifting. I've fought ogres, demons, and more than one Templar. I've never been so afraid, or so sure I was going to die. I couldn't move. Taryn saved me. He hit it with an arrow in the chest. It stumbled back, and that broke the spell. We ran. But we could feel it behind us, and it was getting bigger. We lost it. I still don't know how. But I'm not looking for these circles anymore. Let the past keep its secrets. Theris, first of Clan Ursale, which also sounds familiar. Ursale. Was that? I almost said Morrigan, not Morrigan. Meryl's clan in DA2? Maybe? Hmm. Okay.
Fascinating. Unforeseen.
Who are you?
Must not reveal, must not alarm. Soon, though, very soon.
Okay, time to see what's in this chest. Ooh, the last resort, unique ring. Each time you use an ability that hits an enemy, gain plus 20% damage and minus 20% to your resistances. This bonus is reset if you defend or dodge. Interesting. I have a feeling my current one's been keeping me alive with that whole no more than 25% of your total health from damage thing, but
To other shores.
we read this like 3 times, I think. Yes. Trying to figure out if it looked a little bit healthier and more alive in here, if that's just my imagination. Ooh. couple of eavesdroppings to do. I think I'm going to change my outfit, and then I believe it's on to Blood of Arlathan.
I can't even read some of these books. I wonder what they say.
Do we really want to know?
Sure, the world can always use more knowledge about...
No, I mean you and I. Do the Dalish need any more rocks in our history being turned over?
Feels like we're a little late on that one.
I mean, she's not wrong, but neither is he. I do wish you could mark favorites. This looks like gangster armor to me. Like you've got big old hip hop pants. Sneakers on. And this is one of those that's almost really cool looking. If the chest pouches weren't so gigantic next to the shoulders, like it just... Something about the proportions just doesn't quite look right. Unfortunate. I do like that one, even though it's rather... I don't know if this sentence is going to make sense, but it feels a bit prescribed. Like I'm supposed to wear it because of... Like, I'm pretty sure it's the... aspirant armor, or whatever they call it, from the character menu thing. think I will wear that eventually, but I'm waiting for a like probably one of the finale battles. What was that for now? It said I had a new one. Don't see the new one. I want to see what the new card looks like. I mean, it's pretty cool, but the hilt on it is so big. We'll stick with that. It just looks so chunky next to my character. That's all. That's interesting. Weirdly, I actually kind of like that style better than a lot of the helmets. I'm not sure why. That one's not bad if I was going for like the heavy metal or heavy armor Valkyrie sort of look. Kind of cool looking. Not gonna lie, I'm really glad the helmet toggle persists because a lot of the helmets are just kind of weird looking. That one could be cool on a Kunai character. Give me 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. Stuff like this hat would look really cool if it weren't for the weird, like, World War I biplane bomber head wrap thing going on there. Which is on basically all the hat style ones, unfortunately. Or I at least wish the cloth wasn't so mismatched with the rest of it, I guess. Too. Although, actually, I suppose it sort of matches this particular set of armor better than I thought. Think of all the helmets as they are, though. That one and that one are my favorite. The blue doesn't match on that one, but that's why we leave the helmet hidden. I don't think anybody else has gotten any new armor, and I've kind of got my favorite on all of them already.
Being out here make you and Spite feel like flying?
Not really.
I would fly all the time.
Oh, hang on. Pardon. I'm putting my points over here. I got the extra armor, or the armor buff that works better with my setup. I think that's my only control ability. Strike projectile duration. Strike projectile. Oh, technically that one's control one. I just don't hardly ever use it. Maybe I'll do that. Versus armor. Oops. Oh, wait, that is what I meant to do. I just didn't go far enough. Maybe I will actually. If I can remember to use it versus armor, it would be very useful, because armor is annoying as fuck. I've used everybody's points here that need to be. Oh, we do have one more conversation to eavesdrop on. Oh,
It's always warm in here, even when the fireplace is unlit.
You've sensed it then?
If the lighthouse's magic keeps the dining room cozy, I won't complain. But does it do it for anyone? Or just us?
I am incapable of feeling temperature, so I couldn't tell you. Hang on. Gotta see if there are any... I've already ranked up the Lords of Fortune shop. Although I think there was other stuff I was gonna buy there too. The Veil Jumpers needs to be leveled up. I might actually have enough for it now. Oh. Interesting. It's one of those where it's not going to let me go to the shop before I actually plunge into the next quest. So... Hello. Really? See. Ghost has opinions about this. Actually, he's complaining because Genovi got home and then went and got in the shower. I know. He'll be out in a little bit. Yeah. And then we'll get you some dinner. Hmm? Little face. Easy. Oh, no, it is going to let me. Never mind. I clicked on the wrong thing. Because I'm a dummy. I'm just grabbing them for the moment. Because I'm really just leveling up and checking the shop.
A lot of places Venatori could be hiding out here.
If you're in the market for instruments of dismemberment, just so happens I can help.
Free. I don't know what she's currently wearing, but I'm guessing it's not that. Given how big. Oh, I don't know. I bet that's the same as the tree and the fade. They're pretty cool, but. Oh. Unique medium armor. Actually, I think it's not worth it's worth not buying anything else. Because that's expensive, and I'm pretty sure all the shops have one unique something.
Come back anytime.
Turkey. Yeah. Ow. Be gentle. Ow. Stop. Sorry. I'm being eaten by fur. Teeth inside of it. Mostly fur, though. Apparently Nev is required. Whoa. Everyone lost his body there for a second. Trying to remember. basically rescuing elves kidnapped by Venatori, right? So, makes sense for my other person to be an elf. And I'm pretty sure I had Balara on the last one, so. Regardless, I've had her out a lot lately.
So the Gloom Howler turns out to be an inside job?
Hard to believe. She was a warden, and she blighted all the griffins.
For the great good, I'm sure.
Except no one bothered to ask the griffins.
Well?
They're waiting for something.
I guess Balara was canon here. Oh well.
There's talk of a sacrifice.
Do they mean the clan? They mean the clan, don't they?
Well, the tracks suggest the captives are on the other side of the clearing. You'll have to go through the crowd.
They're gathering to watch people be killed.
It's the Venatori. Spilling blood is their religion.
And we won't let that happen.
We're going to get that close to a crowd of Venatori.
It's quickest. I found you some disguises.
We're dressing up as Venatori.
Oh, that doesn't smell good. Oh, it's sticky. Why is it sticky?
Don't ask questions.
Blood.
Balara.
Hope.
Also, can I just say, Nev looks badass in that. Holy shit. I mean, she looks good in teal, but red and gray are really good colors on her too. Also, Davrin's armor has that smooth look. That one set of armor I have has where it kind of makes it look like spray painted plastic over top of pajamas. Sorry, Davrin, but it's true.
Fully. Make sure you split up. You don't want to draw attention.
Nev, I need you with me. You know the Venatori best. And you're probably the only one who can convince them you belong there.
I mean, she knows the Venatori best except for me. Wouldn't that... I mean, we're both Shadow Dragons. Our whole thing is fighting Venatori. So we're splitting into two teams. Wouldn't it make sense to split the two Venatori experts between the two teams? I mean, I know that's not the point. It's just mild oversight, annoyance there on the backstory or something.
Sad but true.
And we'll be your entourage.
I'll go with the Veil Jumpers.
We'll try to keep the escape routes clear. Get the Dalish and get out of there. And please.
Maybe bringing another elf wasn't the best idea. Probably harder to hide elves among Venatori if I had to
Try
guess.
not to stand out.
Nev does look damn good in that suit, though.
What will the others do?
They'll be close, but it's safer to move in small groups.
Sorry, I gotta. Sorry. It's pretty, okay?
I thought I saw someone in the trees. Strife and the Veil Jumpers.
Good to know they have eyes on us.
Hang on, I gotta do one more. Alright. Time for the prettiest zip line I've taken yet, I think. Wait a second. There's a chest over there. But that's an after sort of thing. Maybe? Maybe not. Hey. Oh, I don't have... Oh, interesting. I don't have weapons, so I can't break chests. Or I could try by jumping on them, but... feeling that would just make a fool out of myself, honestly. It only works when it's accidental. Brief message. Taywin, leaving you to pack up the rest of the gear. Thania is not doing well. Shouldn't have let him drink from the lake. I knew there was something off with the water. Finish your observations and get back to camp. Aniel. Alright.
They're going to bleed the Dalish deer.
They're going to kill a holla. Monsters.
We can't do anything that'll draw attention to ourselves.
Then heed us. Rook, we don't have to watch this. It won't be pretty.
You're right, and I kind of don't really want to.
Wait a minute. That was the mayor of Demeter's Crossing.
The god's hold on him was stronger than he knew.
Although I spared the mayor, he couldn't resist the will of the gods. Great. It'll teach me to spare lives. Crumpled note. The boys and I found a bunch of things in the ruin. Stuff the Dalish missed. You can feel lingering magic in some of it. Heard you're headed back to the city for Templar business. Counting on you to get this shit out of here before others find it. You know some of them will just want to worship it or something, but I'd rather line my pockets.
Glory to the risen gods. They come to deliver this world.
Oh, he's been doing some of that too.
Exciting
Hello.
times, my friend.
Elkanan speaks to me. I hear his voice.
So many Venator.
Glory of Tamaranth reborn.
Wow. Sitting on their slaves. Disgusting.
Why, if it isn't Aurelin Vera, does your father know you?
Hold on. I can steal extra goodies from Venatoria. I absolutely am going to. My computer's not a fan of this plan, though. Even my computer's an introvert. It's like, no, too many people. Must not render.
This whole place makes my skin crawl.
Venatoria bad enough, but something's off.
What do you think Rook's like in person? Do you think they smell nice?
What is wrong with you? And have you forgotten which side you're on?
No. I mean, think about if we could turn them. Riding beside Rook, at the head of Devinter's vast armies.
Whoa.
Hey, Rook. Looks like you got a fan.
Keep your down.
Okay, so one of the Venatoria wants to know if I smell nice. Probably not right now. Right now I probably smell like old Venatoria clothes, damn it. It's kind of funny though.
Is this elf your servant, my lady?
Dumat's teeth. Must I defend my entourage to every low-paid toady out here?
I'm sorry, my lady. I was given instruction to...
Tell someone who gives a damn. Why am I still waiting? Where are the gods? When does the ritual start?
Gods? But only the Lord Elgarnan is here, and he is still preparing.
Useless. Out of my way. It's Elgarnan, not Gillenane like we expected.
Thank you, Genovi.
That was impressive.
They expect strength and power from someone like me.
A mage.
A human mage. Show them what they expect, and you don't get questions. But as I was saying, Gilanane's not here. It's just Elganon.
I mean, not to say Algernon isn't at least as scary as Gillanane, but fewer tentacles is a good thing.
Hopefully that means fewer tentacles.
That's what worries me. No rules anymore. Could be anything.
Let's keep going. This robe is starting to give me a rash.
Shame, because it looks real good on you.
Does anyone else hear that?
Darlan, Garaslasa, Darlan. Dear child, you were born into obscurity. Sorrow etched on your bones. I see you. I feel your pain.
A voice in my head, but not an archdemon.
Apparently the fastest I can go.
Your gods have returned. Give yourself to me and be seated at my side when the Imperium rises again.
He's making promises, tempting me.
He's telling me he'll get the Griffins back.
For hundreds of years you have mourned the loss of your dragon gods. From beyond the veil, I heard your lament and have come to deliver you from desolation.
I just gotta say, Tosh does not blend in very well.
Dragon of night, I break your chains. Hear my voice and rise. I am Elganon, once called Lusicon, and I have returned.
The Archdemon is already fueling him.
Your Tevinter crumbles under its own weight. I can restore it. All you must do is obey me, worship me, love me, and kneel.
I know this magic. It's old and dangerous. Mythalinas. It's too strong, I can't break it.
We've got this.
I'm trying to conceal us. He'll They'll know someone broke his hold.
Balara bought us some time, but we have to go. Now.
Shame. Better wash that outfit.
Venatori, there are uninvited guests among you. Bring them to me.
He's sending the cult after us.
Elgernon's in the open. This is our chance.
No. We can't touch him now that his archdemons in play. I won't risk Dalish lives.
Oh my god. Nobody knows, but apparently I missed a chest. Oh. I haven't gotten there yet, I guess. This is where I came from. Ah, fuck. Don't think I'm going to be able to come back here again is the problem. I apologize. The collectionist in me won't let me bypass a chest that's just sitting there. I don't know how. Oops. God damn. Apparently you can only push through crowds when the developer gods say you can. No such thing as turning sideways to squeeze through gaps unless you're meant to. Note to self, keep a better eye out for chests in the future.
Is this elf your...
Why am...
God!
Useless.
That was impressive.
They expect strength and power from someone like me.
A mage.
A human mage. Show them what they expect, and you don't get questions. But as I was saying, Gillanane's not here. It's just Elganon.
Hopefully that means fewer tentacles.
That's what worries me. No rules anymore. Could be anything.
Let's keep going. This robe is starting to give me a rash.
Oh, god damn it. Ow. Watch, I'm gonna do all this and then I'm not even gonna end up with any decent loot. But it's a chest on the map, which means probably gear.
They're going to bleed the Dalish deer.
They're going to kill a holla. Monsters.
We can't do anything that'll draw attention to ourselves.
Then heed us. Rook, we don't have to watch this. It won't be pretty.
Wait a second. Oh, I see where I missed it. Damn. Just when I start to think I'm getting thorough about stuff. Also, all the stuff I collected in this room before, all still gone, even though I reloaded the save. That's kind of what I was talking about earlier with the whole
We live in exciting times, my friend.
with the whole it doesn't actually restore the exact correct state of your world or whatever. Sorry about the lag. It's not stream, it's my end.
This whole place makes my skin crawl.
Venatoria bad enough, but something's off.
Is this elf your
Tell someone. Why am I
gods?
useless?
That was impressive.
A mage.
Show them what they. But as I.
Hopefully that means fewer tentacles.
That's what worries me.
Okay.
Does anyone else hear that?
Darlen, Garaslasa, Darlen. Dear child, you were born into obscurity. Sorrow etched on your bones. I see you. I feel your pain.
A voice in my head, but not an...
Your gods have returned. Give yourself to me and be seated at my side when the Imperium rises again.
He's making promises, tempting me.
He's telling me he'll get the Griffins back.
For hundreds of years you have mourned the loss of your dragon gods. From beyond the veil, I heard your lament and have come to deliver you from desolation. Dragon of night, I break your chains. Hear my voice and rise. I am Elganon, once called Lucicon, and I have returned.
The Archdemon is already fueling him.
Your Tevinter crumbles under its own weight. I can restore it. All you must do is obey me, worship me, love me, and kneel.
Is that all?
I know this magic. It's old and dangerous. Mythalinas. It's too strong, I can't break it.
We've got this.
And trying to conceal us. He'll know someone broke his hold.
Balara bought us some time, but we have to go. Now.
Venatori, there are uninvited guests among you. Bring them to me.
He's sending the cult after us.
Elganon's in the open. This is our chance.
No. We can't touch him now that his archdemons in play. I won't risk Dalish lives.
Okay, back to where we started. I don't know. This is a good idea.
There! Release that!
For Veilguard!
Smite them again! The act is won. The gods must take you.
Take the shot. We caught their attention.
I am empowered. The gods protect us.
Hey, weaken! Strike!
Our
Got us at a distance.
death before failure. This cannot be.
Keep that up, bro.
Finale moves yours. Got us from a distance.
The gods inspire!
We're clear.
About to have a problem.
Keep that up.
I mean, I fell off a ledge, but aside from that, all seems to be going okay so far.
Look there. The archdemon.
Yeah. So maybe we avoid its attention?
Hang on. That means that that other side path over there wasn't going where I thought it was. I think there might still be treasure back here. Oh. It was literally a dead end. I was like 2 feet from figuring out. Well. Just kidding. Now I wish I hadn't switched out my one AoE thing. Actually, fight the blizzard now. Well done. Oh, wait, we're not done yet. Die, damn it.
Make it count, Nev.
To that wheel all the way up on that hill. I suppose that barrel can live. Almost do it again. Don't think there was a way up there that way. I think I'm gonna have to hope it wraps back around because that's just way up there.
I want the interlopers at my feet. Your continued failure is a disappointment to your god.
He's riling them up. They won't back down now.
What happens when they don't give him what he wants?
Cannot win. Our Lord Elganon demands blood.
The gods bless us.
Yeah, he won't back down now, but did we really think he was gonna back down anyway? Like, I'm pretty sure nobody thought that. Nothing, but that's okay. Pile of barrels, you gotta at least try.
And now Darkspawn?
Of course. Why wouldn't the Venatori bring their new friends on a walk?
Conveniently, I happen to also have my warden with me. A armor explorer.
Goes to you.
The gods demand more!
Would you look at Rook? Made it through.
door thingy. Mm-hmm. This is where we just came from. Yes, so. Just checking. That one yet.
Where's that archdemon? Is it on the way?
It doesn't seem to be yet.
Gillenane lost her dragon. Might make Elganar more cautious.
There we go. I don't know what this room is for, but it's pretty. It has goodies in it. Better.
We've got company.
Do not die, fools!
goody, I picked up a mangled limb. Delightful, I guess. I don't know why I might need that, but it's always generally good practice to put the ladders down. You never know.
Dalish arrows. The Veil Jumpers are watching our backs.
That'll take some of the pressure off. We have to use this chance to get to the prisoners.
I don't suppose the Veil Jumpers can do anything about the lag, huh? 1 second.
Over there! That cage. I think that's where the Dalish are being held.
Then nothing's going to stop us.
That's a cliff.
You, intruder, have defiled my temple and spurned the gifts I offer. You could have had a place of honor as my disciple.
Goody? I guess? Is that what I'm supposed to say? Ooh, just barely made that jump. That was dumb. Hold on, I see you there, Mr. Thorpe, but there will still be goodies over here. In fact, I think there probably are. Oh, there's one. Oh, oops. Accidentally going backwards. We all know.
This way! We have to be quick before the Venatori catch up.
Hit B one too many times. This is...
Better be ready.
Got you covered.
Send for reinforcements!
Where are the crystals? Because usually when they're shielded...
Our death still stirs!
That way, through the gate.
I didn't even use my ultimates. My ultimate's still good. I don't know what this is, but it looks rather metal. Here's like...
Shit!
I guess that was supposed to happen. No, no.
Damn it! Shut tight, and the locking mechanism is on the other side.
So you're saying we're stuck?
There has to be another way out.
Rook, let's go!
We're stuck! Gate's shut and we can't open it from here.
Right, on it! Also, Venatori headed your way, so stay alive!
Here they come.
To me, Venatori, I have our quarry.
How's it looking?
Complicated. Ancient elven monsters. Well, they can rectify the gods. We will bleed you.
It's real.
Call for more!
Oh, maybe not.
For the Imperium!
The gods will at you.
Good job, Nancy.
tell me we're close to getting this thing open.
We're on it.
There's an entire Venatorian army coming for us.
Let's kill them! Blast it into the machine. There's nowhere to run. Your temples are against the Elganon.
Master Venatori War Mage. Damn.
Still no luck? Really? Are you sure you can open this?
Yes, we can do it.
What's that thing?
Did I not say this thing looked rather ominous? Friggin' walking blood forge over here. What the fuck?
Right.
Clear out.
Our wills as one.
Good grief, this thing is freaking annoying.
Bring our skills together!
Let's go again.
I'm good to go.
Ooh, headshot.
The gods have... I'm there.
Let's get a blizzard up in here.
That's got it.
That's getting it.
God damn it, that was...
that one.
Oh, I've been up there already. God damn it.
Come on.
Well, that's good.
We'll keep the exits clear. You get to the Dalish.
What's up, guys? Of course, there was no chest up here anyway. But hey, I looked. Ooh, this is cool. Check all the corners for shinies first. Priorities here. I mean, we have a whole plan to kidnap Dalish, but priorities. Definitely the shinies.
Your fight is futile. My Venatori are legion. Surrender, and I may yet show mercy.
Mercy, right. Now we're calling it these days. Water-stained journal. The damaged journal of an Arlathan veil jumper. Most of the writing is now illegible, but it seems to detail the veil jumper's exploration of the ancient temple. Of particular interest is the following. Found a passage that took me to the top of the structure. Incredible view. We'll need to spend more time exploring. Oh, I thought that was a gap. Where are you going, Davin? Ooh, I picked up a heavy Navaran tome decor. I did not mean to jump that rail.
Wait, this feels off.
Wrong in all sorts of ways. How'd we even get here?
Magic fall.
I'm not sure.
Oh dear, my mini-map went away.
Come on! We need to find a path through. We still need to think of the Dalish.
Ah, so that is what you're after. The Elven have been chosen to serve a glorious purpose.
Okay, that's not a coincidence.
It's Elganon. He's found us.
And she's got us trapped. The longer we stay here, the more danger we're in.
Okay, that was right and right. Because we know I can't find my way. Oh. I don't. Yes, apparently. You know I can't find my way out of Tin Can. So I'm basically working my way counterclockwise until I find the way out. Because otherwise I will just get lost and try the same paths over and over again.
Shit. There's blight here. There wasn't blight before.
You cannot stand against me. Every action of yours is futile. My power grows even now.
Basically, I'm taking right-hand turns until anytime a turn is presented, until I get teleported back.
Oh, come on!
You are nothing but an insect. Resist if you like. I have an eternity to spare.
Shit. The Dalish need help and we're losing precious time going around in circles.
Sort of. But not entirely, because every time I choose a path, it gets blocked off the next time. So even if there were multiple paths there, it doesn't seem to matter which one I took. Which is actually weirdly helpful. Because I'm pretty sure I'm down to just the one now.
Do we know the Dalish is still alright? What if Elganon sends Venatori to...
One thing at a time. Let's focus on getting out.
Rook, can you hear me?
Solus.
Solus?
Something's wrong.
I thought I just heard Solus.
You are correct. Elganon's magic has thinned the veil, allowing me to speak to you directly.
They're both looking at me. I don't think either of them can hear him.
Solus, we need your help.
Then I am pleased that for once, I can offer some assistance. If you can rescue the elves, Elganon is mine to face.
What do you mean?
Elganon! Lathalin! Ma banal avanuris! Masalin Algalana!
I see what you mean. Let's keep moving. Solus is gonna distract Elganon.
Van Harel, you have no power here.
Complete with the
Sounds like
little
Solus pissed him off.
wolf
Score one for
marking
Baldy.
there.
As long as it keeps him off us.
So, the Dread Wolf has arrived to defend his pawn.
Your cruelty forced my hand.
100 generations and still the same refrain.
Again you have caged our people, and again I will set them free.
But you are always stubborn, Fen Harel. Insubordinate, unmanageable, even by Mythal's reckoning.
You have lost the right to speak her name.
Mavalas Ban, Shevgar Fen Harel.
Got it covered.
The only reason Mythal joined you was that she knew the monster you would become if left unchecked. She thought to temper your brutish ego. Instead, you betrayed her, murdered her.
Only the first time, Dread Wolf.
Rook, what's wrong? You okay?
I can hear them in my head.
I guess that answers the question of whether
Got company.
All set.
We can do this. We have to do this.
Your struggle is pointless, and your faith in the Dread Wolf is misplaced.
not
Give
yet. It
up.
hasn't.
Save yourself. Save your friends.
I can see the way through. I think Solus's distraction is working. I think this is it. I think we're through.
You should be near where you need to be. With luck, you can still save the elves.
Ah. Chest. Oh no, there's not a fucking blood over there. I suppose that floating wall is to keep me from being able to shoot the ones over there.
Kill them, or your lives are forfeit!
Let's finish this.
And there, the Dalish.
And another one of those damn crystals. Break it! Open the cage!
Start the elves. They belong
Hey, behind you.
The cruelty is nothing new. But what has happened to the vaunted brilliant mind of Elgar'nan the Mighty? The blight has left you blunt and slow. A monster, not a mastermind. You used to be a challenging opponent.
You saw me as an opponent. To me, you were an irritation. A fly buzzing ceaselessly.
I must speak to you in this tongue. It seems Elwyn is beyond your grasp.
As much as freedom is beyond yours.
What? Were you talking to? Sorry, that was very loud.
Nice move, Rook.
Got through that.
Get them! Kill them! We cannot fail them! Make you destroy!
Once the blight is free, it will rule this world, and you will be its attack dog. You will burn this world at its command, as Andruil did at yours. You will leave only ruin behind you.
This world is ruined already! Your veil destroyed it!
You could heal it! You have the strength to repair the damage without... using the blight.
Save your games for the mortal's dread wolf.
Okay. Somehow that blood forge was easier to
Blight is my blade, and it will take more than your tricks to get me to lay it down. Your whining comes from envy, Fen'Harel, but it does not have to be so. There is a place for you at my side in a new, glorious empire.
But it will not have Alluvians, will it? Junei built them, and now he is dead. Our great cities came from Sileys, our deepest mysteries from Dirthaman.
I will restore it all. Their achievements will not be lost.
You were a bully who ruled over what others had built, and now the others are gone. Who do you have left? Gillenane? You cannot rebuild the world by stitching together monsters.
I don't want to die.
Alright, I'm coming. Need to check for shinies. Bless you.
You saved us!
Time to get out of here.
I can guide you to one of my old hideouts. You can use it to make your escape. The ward's still in place there will shield you all from Elganon's sight.
Solus, thank you. Let's go! Let's go! Run! Run!
It's tough being a Venatori. It was their duty to secure the sacrifices. It was their duty to ensure the ritual went perfectly. But despite all their efforts, Elgar'nan was disappointed. The cult would do anything to please
Oh, poor little Venatori.
their gods. The cult would give anything to atone. Anything. It really is tough being a Venatori.
We'd lost all hope, and then...
And then you swooped in out of nowhere to save us.
He would have killed us to feed his dragon.
Indeed. Masteranus, Lethalon.
It was a team effort.
It often is. Some fights can't be won alone. Celebrate the victories as they come. They're rare enough.
And tomorrow, we'll have to deal with another archdemon.
And it will have regained its strength. Elgar'nan sacrificed his own Venatori to it. A punishment for their failures. The Venatori who escaped scurried back to Deventer. If the Venatori move again, the Shadow Dragons will hear about it first.
Hell yeah, we will.
The Veil Jumpers will fight our own battles against the gods. Any help you can offer would be appreciated.
All right. I got a new common appearance.
Might be a good time to see what Solus thinks of all this.
Two things first. One, eavesdropping.
All right, say we take down Elganon's archdemon.
Hold on. You're talking about winning? Aren't you more glass half empty?
It's hypothetical. But say we win. Last archdemon, isn't it? And a monster that big. Where'd he go after that?
Wherever Hassan takes us, let him lead for a while.
You want some of the melon I chopped up? Not gonna use all of it.
Oh, I'd be delighted.
Talking about melons. Oh, must have said common armor appearance. I thought it was... one new one. Again, that would look so cool. The pouches weren't so chunky in the compared to like the shoulders. Like almost really cool. Kind of like it. I might get used to it. I don't know. I thought they'd given me I only caught a quick glimpse of it. Not new. It might have been a bug. It might have showed me the preview of Kirkwall's Finest instead or something, because that was kind of what it looked like, was Kirkwall's Finest. In the thingy that popped up briefly. Conversations usually don't take very long. I was debating whether I could justify at the time because I need to call it so I can go to work, but do a conversation first.
The Dalish prisoners
Killed me.
escaped safely?
We got them away free and clear.
Good.
I do not know how you have found your dealings with the Dalish.
Whatever my frustrations with them, it was a privilege to be able to help our people again. Thank you for allowing me to help. Chance to infuriate Elganon was a reminder of simpler times.
You said you found the Dalish frustrating. Why is that?
It is unfair to them. I lived for thousands of years, and after I imprisoned the Evanuris, I slept for thousands more. I awoke in a world that had forgotten the ancient times almost entirely. And those who tried to remember Elven history, like the Dalish, had gotten so much wrong.
I have already established this is a verbal jabs kind of conversation, kind of relationship with Solus. I'm betting you argued.
Let me guess. You tried to tell them what they were getting wrong, and they didn't believe you?
There are few things that frustrate me as much as ignorance. I tried to explain the truth to one clan. When I convinced them that I was truly Fanharel, they attacked me. After that, I hid my explanations behind the facade of having witnessed events in the Fade.
And the Fade is the realm of dreams. Hard to present that as evidence.
Yes. The Dalish had no reason to believe me. I could only watch as they continued to worship Elganon, though we may have seen the last of that tradition, at least.
You and Elganon were really tearing into one another back there.
I needed to goad him to anger in order to distract him.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, while all of the Evanuris were monsters in their own ways, Elganon was the worst. Or perhaps it is more honest to say that his were the faults I found most objectionable. You have met him now. Heard his voice hammering at the doors of your mind. And you have met me.
Oh, I was about to say, is he about to to ask me which one of them I like better? Because that would be a really funny question.
You see how he and I might frustrate one another.
The two of you are too much alike. Both of you want to be in charge.
I have no desire to be in charge.
No. You just want to be able to correct anyone who's not doing everything the way you'd have done it.
I see you have been observing me as well during these conversations.
All right.
Also, how do I get a set of Solus's armor? Because it's pretty cool looking now that I'm paying attention.
I can see how you and Elganon would hate each other.
He has always been what I most feared becoming. Callous and uncaring, his arrogance unchecked. To have that much power and no one to remind him that he could be wrong.
Well, he had you.
And I suppose I had you.
And also the Inquisitor, to be fair.
Last time I got his attention, he got angry enough to come after us with the blighted dragons. Hopefully this baits him into a mistake we can use against him.
Every act of resistance is a thorn in his side. He will break soon. When we first met, I saw you only as a foolishly confident child who disrupted my plans. You were an irritant. I gave you information to oppose Elganon out of necessity, but I expected you to be nothing more than a tool. Seeing you with your team, I was wrong.
I've earned the respect of the Dread Wolf. That's cool. Also, given that Solus means pride, I feel like I ought to give him props for how difficult that must have been to say out loud.
I appreciate you saying that. Couldn't have been easy.
The only thing worse than being wrong is realizing it, but being afraid to change. Elganon's pride is no greater than mine, but he denies any failure on his part, and I at least try to acknowledge my mistakes. Your team trusts you, and you listen to them. It is impressive and enviable. It took me centuries to build such a bond during my rebellion. And when I served the Inquisition, I tried to avoid entanglements.
Ooh, I get to ask him about it.
What about the Inquisitor? Does she not count as a friend?
She does. One of several I grew fond of.
Hey, I count as a friend.
Despite myself when I was with the Inquisition. There was also Cole, a spirit of compassion I helped adapt to our world. He was the only one who knew who I really was. I miss him a great deal. Josephine, the Inquisition's ambassador, was a bastion of kindness and decency in a world that looked down on elves and apostates. Even Cassandra Pendergast of the Order of the Seekers. She was what a believer should be. Faithful, practical, committed to serving, not ruling. I suppose I did bond with the Inquisition after all, as you have with your team.
Thank you for sharing that. So, what comes next? What are the gods going to do?
Elgar'nan and Gillenane are preparing the dagger they will use for their ritual to pierce the veil. Elgar'nan's power is tied to light and darkness. He will need to perform a ritual during the next eclipse.
That gives us some time to prepare.
It is likely to be your last chance to do so. You must be ready for whatever comes, for this world and for the team that trusts you. I know that you will do everything in your power not to fail them.
So now Elgar'nan's recovered his own archdemon. And the gods only need an eclipse to complete their dagger.
We saved the Dalish, though. That's important.
But now Elgar'nan's immortal, so long as his archdemon lives.
And we all know how hard those things are to kill.
We killed Razikale, didn't we?
After losing hundreds of wardens, and it took a centuries-old trap to do it. We don't have either of those. Not anymore.
Just when you think the tide's in your favor, it turns right back.
We've done some great work underwater. You know why no one else?
Okay, I was about to make a comment about how apparently only Lucanus appreciated my humor, and then I realized that the first sentence was about doing great work underwater, and since, I mean, our only underwater work so far was freeing him from prison, so I guess that makes sense.
Can save the world except us. Why, the Inquisitor told me it had to be us. Because we don't give up. Knock us down and we come back swinging.
Nice speech, Rook. But it's hard to complete a contract if you don't know where the target is.
We found the gods before.
Not without help, we didn't.
So we get help again. We've got allies everywhere now.
I'm not sure if the what about the Venatori is like, what about the threat of them, or what if we try and convert them? Surely not that, because Shadow Dragon would never.
What about the Venatori that were at the crater? They might know where the gods are hiding.
Dorian said they were up to something, but it seemed more about returning to the gods' good graces. They lost Elgar'nan's sacrifice. He'll be displeased.
The crows may have something. The Antam are moving large quantities of supplies out of the city. Weapons, armor, gatlock. And several storehouses worth of food, what little we had left.
It's enough to feed the Antam Navy for 3 months. Or all of Treviso for 6 weeks.
Given the timing, it seems unlikely to be a coincidence.
Wherever those supplies are headed, that's likely where we'll find the gods. Any more details from the crows, Lucanus?
They said the Antam have long work ahead. We have time. Also, Biago would like a meeting. At your earliest convenience. From him, that means important, but not yet urgent.
Did Viago tell you how much time we have?
Days to weeks. Nothing more precise.
Well, that's our best lead so far. Track those supplies, and we should find the gods. That said, the Venatori aren't up to anything good in Minrathous.
Not to complicate things, but the Inquisitor also wants to meet Rook.
Right. With everything she's been doing in the south, we owe her an update.
I'll let her know.
Today could have gone better, but it could have gone much worse. We fought off the Venatori and rescued the Dalish. That's a win by any standard. Rest up, and be ready to go. Next time the gods appear, let's make sure it's the last.
Notes for the second meeting of the book club. Attending, Bellara, Nev, Harding, Emmerich, Lucanus. To be fair, neither... I'm a little surprised by Lucanus. I'm not at all surprised that Tush and Davern are not in attendance. Book Mistress of the Scarlet Moon by Irian Sestis. Chosen by Harding. Notes taken by Bellara. Notes. Harding felt the archery scenes were very unrealistic, spent 7 minutes demonstrating that the shots described were quote-unquote completely impossible, broke 3 lamps. Emmerich thought protagonist made very realistic decisions, felt that the number of songs in the book was quote-unquote excessive. Bellara, me, lost a copy of the book halfway through reading it, was still able to guess the plot twist correctly. Nev commented that the book made her hungry, elaborated that it was not the blood. Lucanus felt the book accurately conveyed the boring parts of being an assassin. Did not enjoy the book. Dice rolled, and Lucanus picked the next book. Excellent. Okay. Unfortunately, that is going to have to be where I leave it off. For now. But it's only 2 days until Monday. Chances are I might not even launch the game again between now and then. And if I do, it'll probably only be to take screenshots of all the stuff that we just did. So, we'll pick back up again on Monday. But I did just do this, didn't I? Yes, I did. Thank you guys, as always, for joining me. Very much appreciate it. And hopefully I will see you Monday night for the continuation of our adventures. Meantime, take care of yourselves, be kind to each other, and have a good rest of your weekend.